You're listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
That's right. Yeah. Pray to him. You gotta put in the work too. That's right. You just can't pray and he just give it to you. No, he ain't gonna give it to you.
You gotta put in the work. He gon' put in the work. We gon' put in the work.
And we put it together, and it's called teamwork. Now everybody knows that nothing comes easy when you got a goal inside. You might have a chance, but you gotta have faith if you want the right things in life. If you want that, everybody wants that easy road. Nobody wanna put in the work. Then you point your fingers at God 'cause it didn't work. Now you got your feelings hurt.
Why?
Because you did not pray.
Why?
Because you didn't have faith.
Why?
Your heart was not in the right place.
Why?
Or maybe you was in a dark place. But this is not the time to be down. So you better
stand up.
You better turn that frown upside down. And you better
man up. You gotta put in the work. He gon' put in the work. We gon' put in the work.
And we put it together, and it's called teamwork. See, everyone in life has had to go and face their fears. And if there is a lack of prayer, then soon follow the tears. So never give up hope, because there is nothing to fear. Just put in the work and you will see it all so clear.
Oh, so clear.
Wait a minute, you got to focus on you.
Oh, so clear.
And when you plant that seed, that's when he'll come through.
Oh, so clear.
There is no I in you, so you better team up.
Oh, so clear.
I got the perfect partner for you. Just look up.
You gotta put in the work. He gon' put in the work. We gon' put in the work.
And we put it together, and it's called teamwork.
W
means you're willing to fight for it all.
O
means outlasting every downfall.
R
means resurrection, God all up in this place.
K
means you kick the devil right in his face, and I'm like,
work, praise, work,
come on and
work, praise, work,
come on and
work, praise, work,
come on and
work, praise, work, praise, work. You gotta put in the work.
You gotta put in the work.
He gon' put in the work.
He gon' put in the work.
We gon' put in the work.
You gotta put in the work. And we put it together, and it's called teamwork. Here we go now. Yeah, the devil trying to seek me out.
Another level.
Yeah, that's what he said. I've been waiting for a long time, waiting for your arrival. I infected both of your eardrums, cause you know I'm kinda spiteful. I got the memo from God that you was coming and you was something special.
I'm gonna be the light virus, infect you any way I can do.
Pardon me, that's the other side of me. I'ma give you everything you want and everything you can possibly need. Don't you want this money? Don't you want these drugs? Don't you want these honeys? You don't need God's love. No, I got inside of me. Walking with me, faith on me. Hey, you know everything got me. Like Apollo Creed.
Look at me safe in your arms. When no one can do me no harm. You never look back, got me in check. My God is my bodyguard.
No, I got inside of me. Walking with me, faith on me. He knows everything got me. Like Apollo Creed.
Look at me safe in your arms. When no one can do me no harm. You never look back, got me in check. My God
trying to figure out how to put my skills in it. Walking through life like I got all the answers with my eyes closed, but they still black tinted. Trying to figure out who's who. Trying to figure what to do. Trying to figure out what side I'm supposed to sign up and join who's crew. The one said I'd be in the limelight. The other said I'd be able to walk. Okay. Then I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what should I choose? The limelight. And then someone told me to think right.
So what comes along with the limelight? What comes along with the things that I ain't set for you in this timeline?
Know what God inside of me. Walking with me, faithfully. He knows everything got me. Fighting like Apollo Creed.
But keep me safe in your arms when no one can do me no harm. You never look back, kept me in check. My God is my bodyguard.
Know what God inside of me. Walking with me, faithfully. He knows everything got me. Fighting like Apollo Creed.
But keep me safe in your arms when no one can do me no harm. You never look back, kept me in check. My God is my bodyguard.
God, why the devil so persistent?
He's jealous for your attention,
but I really don't pay him no attention.
Yes you do, you don't even listen.
Was that your voice that was in my head?
It's every night when you go to bed.
I thought you were MIA.
No, I was there from the first day.
So why do I gotta go through all this mess?
To see if you could pass the test, you need to grow and just confess. Without your life would be a mess.
Okay God, now I see your point. You was there to give me your point. You know that he's never gonna stop the attacks.
That's why I'ma have your back.
Walking with me faithfully. He knows everything got me. Fighting like Apollo Creed.
But keep me safe in your arms when no one can do me no harm. You never look back, kept me in check. My God is my bodyguard.
Know what God inside of me. Walking with me faithfully. He knows everything got me. Fighting like Apollo Creed.
But keep me safe in your arms when no one can do me no harm. You never look back, kept me in check. My God is my bodyguard.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Jeez, I lift you up. Woo! I lift you up. I lift you up. I lift you up, the Almighty. I lift you up, the Almighty. I lift you up, the Almighty. I lift you up, Jesus, because you are the King of Kings. I lift you up, Jesus, because you are the Lord of Lords. Yes, I lift you up, Jesus, because you saved my soul from sin. I lift you up, Jesus, because you made me whole again. Yes, and greatly to be praised. We lift up your name above the heavens and the earth. Higher and higher, your name will be exalted. You will reign forever and for all eternity. Jesus, 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 oh how I love thee, yes. I will lift your name up for all the world to see. You are exalted, your name is to be praised. Great and mighty is our King, let all the earth rejoice. I lift you up, the Almighty. I lift you up, Jesus. Oh yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I lift you up, Jesus. Jesus.
Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
Can you feel the power? Positive Power 21. He's been often imitated, never duplicated. Some call him the David Letterman of late night. Some call him the Arsenio Hall of Gospel. Feel the power. Positive power. Jerry Ross.
Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? Feel the power. A double XI.
You are listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
Put your hands up and praise it. Put your hands up and praise it.
You are listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
What's up, family? What's going on? Welcome to Positive Power 21.org. Dear Father, there you go, robot. Dear Father, please help me. Please help us to rest in your happiness, to allow a smile to linger on our lips, to dwell within a wonderful memory, to walk through sunlit places. Please help us to awake with hope, to engage with life in all its variety, to take in the beauty of others' joys, to touch the souls of those we meet with thankfulness. Please help us to sing with faith, to carry the truth close in our hearts, to rejoice a new life, and to have peace as we age. Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? Please help us, Lord, not to miss a single drop of heaven, to catch each moment and drink in the great joy of life, to indulge in love, to breathe in the sweetness of intimacy, to taste the kindness of friendship, to feel a warmth of embrace. Can you feel the power, family? Tell me. What's up, Tommy Morrison? What's going on? I mean, Thomas Morrison, my bad. Happy Thursday. No, it's Wednesday. Man, I'm thinking about Thursday already. Come on, Thursday. All right, everybody. We got a great show tonight. We got Susie Q going to be here tonight, gospel artist. She's going to be here to share her beautiful music. And also, we got Tony D's going to be here. That's right, you know that guy. He promotes your music from the South. That's right, he's going to be here to talk to her. And I got Patrice Jackson here join me tonight. That's right. We'll have a good time. That's right, networking, y'all. Networking time. Don't forget about Total Life Changes. Daynette Watson. Home-based business, marketing a great line of weight loss and health products with established 16-year-old company. Customers all over the world, and I'm one of them, y'all. Lost 4 pounds in 5 days. That's right. So check her out at Daynette Watson. That's D-A-N-E-T, Watson.com. Beautiful website. That's right. Plenty of testimony. People losing 10, 15, 20, 30 pounds, 40 pounds. Yes. You got some 300 pounders. All the way down under 200, some of them. That's right. That's what we're talking about. Also, don't forget about Jessica W.A. Hossman penning Alice J., her new book. That's right. She celebrated it a few weeks ago. Empower Me Books. Empower Me Incorporated. Inspirational Misfit book series. And I know his book is called Misfits, The Miracle Revealed. All right. Can you feel the power? Tell him, robot.
You are listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
Thank you, little buddy. All right, y'all. We're going to have a great show. Don't forget, Monday, I think February 12th, we got new podcasters. That's right, Reed Green going to be joining us from Florida. She's going to be here with us on Monday starting at 8 o'clock. And then at 9:30, right, 9:30, we got Pamela Zion Jones be joining us from Rock Life, the Love Movement. That's right, she's the founder of the Love Movement coming out of the West Coast. So we're going to have a great time with her. Me and Kimmy Kim. We come on at 9 o'clock. And we're going to have a guest coming on at 10. So we got a great show. You got 9 o'clock with me and Kimmy Kim, 9:30 with Rock Life, and then back at 10 o'clock with me and Kimmy Kim interviewing some of these great and talented God-gifted artists right here on Positive Power 21.org, y'all. Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? All right, thank you everybody for joining us and welcome to Positive Power Christian Media. I'm Late Night Jerry was live, aka Batman, aka Minister Radio. And we all need to be lifted up and encouraged at all times. The Bible is a great source for encouragement. The Bible is the living word of God. It feeds us to the promise of God found in Scripture. And Philippians 4:7 reads, always be full of joy in the Lord. I say it again, rejoice and let everyone see that you're unselfish and considerate all you do. Remember that the Lord is coming soon. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God your needs and don't forget to thank Him for His answer. You do this, you will experience God's peace, which is far more wonderful than the human mind can understand. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts in Jesus Christ. Amen. The Lord is coming soon. John 14:6, Jesus answered, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. John 11:25, Jesus said to her, I'm the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live even though they die. Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? Feel the power. Praise Him, y'all. Praise and worship time right here on Positive Power. Sure, you looking for the Lord to do something great in your life? That's right, y'all. I know you got your challenges. Sometimes you just think there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but there is. You got to bring Him into your life, y'all. You got to meditate. You got to pray. Give Him the first hour. All right, man. You familiar with the first hour? That's right. It's a book out called The First Hour by Mark Cook. It will help guide you through prayer. That's right. Starting at page 81. That's right. 15 prayers. That's right. All right. So you're interested, go out to Amazon and get that book called The First Hour for Men Only. That's right. All right. Don't forget on this Saturday, coming Saturday at 10 o'clock. But before that, at 9 o'clock, you got Pastor Jax. That's right, Pastor Jack and Sam Brown talking religion and politics right here. And then at 10 o'clock, you got Next Man Up starring, Dr. Paul Kelly from Pastor Time on Tuesday nights. He'll be joining me and a host of panelists. And this week we got Never Boy going to be here with us. And we're still waiting on I think we're waiting on Des Thomas to give us an okay. And then we got Demo Denard going to be with us. So we're going to have a powerful panel. Then in the following week, we got one of the actors from the Empire going to be here. That's right. The actor from the Empire. Charles D. Clark, inspirational, motivational speaker, Twitter man. He will be here with us on Positive Power. Next Man Up. And that's like February. I think it's February 12th, if I'm not mistaken. And then the following week after that, I think the 19th, we're going to have Dr. Terrell Jenkins, best-selling book. That's right. He got a book out there. I got it around here somewhere. I moved. Oh, I can't see the title. I forgot the title. And I used to read that book every day. So anyway, thanks to everybody for joining us, y'all. We're going to have a powerful show tonight, full of ministry, full of music. And we got people here to going to testify. That's what it's all about, telling the world how good God has been. Right, Thomas Morrison, that man, he can tell a testimony. All right, we got Dallas Fraser, Tony D in the house. Yes. We're going to hype it up tonight. So before we talk to Mr. D, we're going to talk to Susie. We're going to check and see if she's in the queue. But she's coming on at 9:30, so we got 10 more minutes. I'm still waiting for my girl ain't getting in yet. Where Patrice Jack? That's right, I think Patrice must be on a show tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check her out. See what's going on. Well, meanwhile, let's play another one of these great songs here. All right, let's hear one from Thomas Morrison, the Apostle. And this one is called Get Saved.
Here I go again. This one's for you, Lil Trey. My Heavenly Father. tell you like it is. I went to church as a kid. Grew up in the ghetto surrounded by pimps and players, hustling to live. Mama blessed with 5 kids, 1 boy and 4 girls. She told me one day, baby boy, I pray you shine in this world. For riots and savage pearls, the Lord made you unique. Don't be fooled by the evil things you see in the streets. It's the devil that you see taking control of their mind. Snorting weed and snorting a line to have your life in a bind. Stuck in truck and heat, the devil preys on the weak. Why you think so many youngsters end up 6 feet deep? Or stuck up in the court system on their way to a prison, looking at the life sickness from that drive-by killing. Don't let Satan block your vision, youngsters. Open your eyes, open up your heart and mind, and let the Lord come inside. He'll forgive all your sins, show your love that's the truth. Be transformed by His word from the old to the new. Hey, be saved, transformed. Receive the Holy Spirit and get rejailed. Be saved, transformed. Receive the Holy Spirit and get rejailed.
You're listening to Worldwide Podcast.
All right, we're going to get back to Tommy's song. We're going to get the show started. It look like Patrice dialed in and Suzette, so we'll get back to that before the night is out. All right, what's up, Patrice Jackson? What's going on? How you feeling? Uh-oh, Patrice must be on mute. Oh, no,
I'm here.
Oh,
hey,
okay.
Jerry, how are you?
Good. How you feeling? All good?
I'm doing good. I can't complain.
That's right. I thought it was Thursday. Then I said, it's Patrice night. Yeah,
these days are going by pretty fast.
I know. Tell me about it, because I was off Monday, because I was like, oh, man, I'm not feeling it today. I wasn't really feeling that well. Actually, I wasn't feeling that well the whole weekend. Me and my wife, we ate something, and we just had inflammation that was, like, off the chain, man. It was like both of us getting up, walking like old couple. So I said, man,
wow,
time for detox time. Yes, I just had to take Monday. So I felt a lot better. Today was one of my better days, even though, sometimes you can feel a little drained after those detox. You got to drink a lot of water and stuff, You know how it is.
Yeah, it's like when you reboot a computer.
Yep, that's what it feels like. So I probably won't be back up to speed till the weekend, most likely. Then be back at it, grinding again. But guess what? Good news.
What's the good news?
I finished the movie. Finished editing.
Did you? Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, I think there's one more little thing I want to do. It's not 100% if I need to do it. That's only if somebody complains, But I would say I'm going to release it anyway. I think I'm going to be looking at a couple platforms. I'm going to release it on Owls for sure, for the family, your Facebook family. But I want to release it to the world. I think I think these guys told a very compelling story. This is a spinoff of Next Man Up, and it's called Who I Am. And basically it's 3 young men who are, living for the kingdom, serving God's people and doing and doing the right things. Went to all 3 of them went through college, finished high school, finished college, and serving God's people. So I think it's a great testimony, because some families don't have no African American males as college graduates, 0, zilch. So I think that's a powerful message.
If they'd be able to see it in a movie, that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, and I learned a lot working on that movie, because that was my first film. That was my first time really working in my my own studio. I knew I wanted to do something, so I got to do something in here. And, because remember before we were doing live events, red carpet, stage plays, concerts, so me and Joy got that thing down packed. But when it comes to, stage lighting and stuff, that's on the lighting technician. They went to school for that stuff. But now it's on me, learning lighting, audio, it's a lot. So I'm proud of it. I'm happy, I can say, hey. And Dr. Paul said, go ahead and enter that bad boy in the film festival. I was like,
right.
So
hey.
I'm like, skid it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I know.
You try it, if you.
As Paula G
and
said.
just to say you learn something. That's the good thing. It's like when you're doing something, you're trying to accomplish something, the good stuff is in the journey. When you accomplish it, that's great. You celebrate it. But the journey, you learn a lot in the journey to accomplishing it.
That's true. It's just like, I can imagine what it was like for some of these artists just releasing their music for the first time, working in the studio. You know, you start out as a praise and worship, leader, and or you part of a choir and you're in the studio, but now it's just you and the engineer, and you don't compose, you did all the work. So and you're ready to unleash it to the world. So I know that feeling now to release, composition, to the world. It's a strange feeling, it's not like I feel like I told enough people, that's close to. I didn't even tell my wife yet because I know she gonna be like, all right, let me check it out first. I was like, no, I don't need your critique. I'm doing it alone. Yeah, I'm kind of excited, River and Word magazine, Pamela Mays Jones, she want to do a review on it, and I said, okay. What when they do a review on a documentary, what are they looking at? Are they looking at the director's work or the subjects? So that's basically, these three guys are considered subjects. It's, they the story. It's not like I made a story up. So what do they look at when you critique a documentary?
Honestly, it probably would be that platform because, if you look at it, like if you go from a gospel magazine where they're looking for testimonies and encouragement, then they'll probably look at the film from that view. But if you look somewhere for maybe like an entertainment magazine, they may be looking at the film quality of it.
Yeah.
So I guess it's all in the platform and the reporter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I learned I think like I want to lighten it up a little bit, even though I do like it gritty. I want it gritty. That's kind of like my little thing right now is bringing it raw. It's like, a lot of times you see these real high definition movies, stuff blowing up, flying, but then there's no storyline. The story is weak.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Like, I just watched a lot of action.
Yeah, 2 hours of action. Yeah, and where was the storyline at? I was confused.
Right, I see they fighting, but why was they fighting? I didn't get that part.
Yeah, for real. What was the story at? People are smart. Very intelligent now. People used to information moving through their minds like every second of the day, unless they take a break to meditate. And even then, they're probably thinking about something else. You can't just throw anything on up there right now. You can tell the people greenlighting these movies are old and rich because they think we idiots. That's why there's going to be a big battle for people viewership. Viewership is going to be the main talk real soon. You sitting in a control room with 20 people and nobody watching your program, because they on their phones watching Netflix or Hulu, what they want to look at. And then again, look at, like some of these shows that's coming up with these young kids. It's just like real life. We was just watching, what's that show called? Zoe is on there from Blackish. I was watching that. Real life issues.
The Grownish show? She got a show called Grownish.
Yeah. Real, real life stuff that the parents sitting there is like, oh my God. Did we cross that bridge?
I watched a couple of episodes of that. And it was like watching an after school special.
Yeah.
I'm like, is she go? Oh. It was a little bit, it was different than most sitcoms. It was much more real. You could tell the demographic was more millennials, not my age group. It was a little much.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was real. Mm-hmm. It was really happening in college to kids.
I know. It's like if you're a parent, you're like nervous. You're like, oh my God, is that what's going on?
Right, yeah. It would make you real nervous if you got a child in college.
I don't remember that.
That is very true.
I know. It's like we don't remember that happening. So I went to school here, so there was no dormitory life. I was trying to get into dormitories. I went to school in Baltimore. But my wife went away, so she ain't say nothing. She was quiet. She's like, we might have to hire somebody to watch her. Yeah. Parents got to stop being slick and say, hey, you're going to hire somebody offline or somebody online to take to watch after your daughter, so you know what's going on. Yeah, might have to pull a Minstrel Pointer. Minstrel Pointer tells me she listens to the show, but we don't know who she is. She says she doesn't use her real name, her handle. Yeah.
So she go through her alias.
Yeah, another alias because she got another name she uses too. It's a pastor. All right. But look, y'all, we got a fantastic show for you tonight. We got Suzy Q. And I was communicating with Suzy Q a couple weeks ago when I invited her on the show. I remember back in the day, this is probably before you was born, Patrice, it was an artist that was, I think she was like a disco queen called Suzy Q. And I think I spelled Suzy's name like her name on the promotion. I spelled it SUZYQ. And this Suzy Q is a little different. It's with the QUE. So it's my bad, Suzy. And she got IE on her name. So we'll try to fix that up for you. Because we got to have you back on midnight. The Quiet Storm with Paula G on Friday night. All right, speaking of Paula G, I think next week we got 2 artists going to be on the show. I think we got Neva Void going to be on air. And also we're going to have John E. Ross. So that's going to be interesting. Both of them got real hype music. And the music is really changing, since we've been doing it. It's been changing a lot. So it's so interesting to see where this thing going to go. And that's probably going to be our conversation and topic with Tony D about, the direction the music is going in, where he see it going. All right, let's talk to Suzy. Let's get her off a hole and see what's going on. What's up, Suzy Q? How you doing? What's going on?
Hi, I'm doing great. I'm blessed.
Awesome. And welcome to Positive Power, Double XI. You're joined by me and Patrice Jackson is on here. She's gonna help me interview you. Okay? Cool.
Hey, Suzy Q.
Okay. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Amen.
That's good. That's good.
All right, Suzy. First question is, who is Suzy Q? Who are you? Who's this lady on my line?
Well, actually, my Suzette Jones. Actually, my Suzy Q is just for Facebook. But I'm a gospel recording artist. I'm located right here in the Virgin Islands, United States Virgin Islands.
Amen.
St. Croix, to be exact, and just loving God, loving Christ. Sharing the good news of Jesus through my testimony.
Yeah, I bet. How's the weather out there? Is it good? Is it good to you?
It's okay, but I think for the past few nights it was a little bit chilly, on the chilly side.
Chilly? So what's chilly out there? Like 79, 80?
I know, right? I mean, for I should say, just everybody else, for the mainland, they're going to be just loving this weather. But
yes,
for us islanders, that's a little cold for us, So,
man, tell her, Patrice, what we would give for that weather right now. I'm tired of it all.
Right, I'm in Ohio. I would give just for your coldest day. Yeah. I would take right now.
I know.
It's like 14 degrees.
I can imagine.
It's 14
because
degrees.
It's pretty cold over there. I know the States have been having some really bad weather with the snow and everything.
Yeah, we haven't been hit with no really super storms yet, but it's been colder than usual because I think it was 14 degrees, either 14 or 18 degrees this morning when I took the puppy out and she didn't want to come back in. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Chilly.
Oh, wow. That's okay. I'll stay down here.
Yeah, you stay here. That's right. I don't blame you. All right, Patrice, you got a question for Miss Suzette?
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit how your career in music started?
Well, that's a great question. Well, I have been doing background vocals for, many various gospel artists located around the island and abroad. And I've just been doing background vocals since 2015. Before that, previous. But I came out as an independent gospel recording artist in 2016. And yes, thank you. And I just been, thanking God for that opportunity that He has granted me, and currently right now I'm working on my album single and another album single, and the album itself is going to have 10 songs on it, all written by me, and So I'm excited about that. That's what I'm working on right now in studios.
Wow. I bet you are excited. Yeah. All right, so it looks like now...
I'm sure that's an exciting time right now, working on your own, your first album and writing all the songs. So I know that's a great time for you.
It is. Taking control.
Yes.
That's a boss. That's a boss lady.
Thank God for the opportunity.
Yeah, that's a boss lady move right there, right? Doing everything.
Yes.
All right. Good for you. Good
so
for you.
I'm thankful for that.
So, okay, I'll tell you what, before we talk about your album, because I know we got your album covers called My God, we're going to go ahead and we played one song. We played My God early. We're going to open up with Lift Him Up. All right, here we go. Lift Him Up by Suzet.
Awesome.
Jones. Here we go.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Jeez. I lift you up. Woo! I lift you up. I lift you up. I lift you up, the Almighty. I lift you up, the Almighty. I lift you up, the Almighty. I lift you up, Jesus, because you are the King of Kings. I lift you up, Jesus, because you are the Lord of Lords. Yes, I lift you up, Jesus, because you saved my soul from sin. I lift you up, Jesus, because you made me whole again. Yes, and greatly to be praised. We lift up your name above the heavens and the earth. Higher and higher, your name will be exalted. You will reign forever and for all eternity. Jesus, oh how I love thee, yes, I will lift your name up for all the world to see. You are exalted, your name is to be praised. Great and mighty is our King, let all the earth rejoice. I lift you up, the Almighty. I lift you up, Jesus. Oh yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I lift you up, Jesus.
You are listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
All right, man, I got in a vision when I was listening to that song. I could picture the whole church just going around there doing that little thing. You know that little dance you do when you get off the plane in the Bahamas and them places, in St. Croix and the Virgin Islands. Oh, I love that song. Wow.
You know what, Jerry? I got a vision too when I was listening to it. It's just, you know, like when you go to, you know, the Caribbean, like the Caribbean islands,
Yes.
and that music just want to make you want to celebrate and be into it.
Yes,
and really
definitely.
get into the music.
It's sure enough. They give you a little drink.
Definitely keeps your feet moving.
Yes, yes. So tell us about that style, that music, that I say that feel good music.
Well, yes. Well, I was inspired by that song. I mean, thank God for the inspiration that He has given me. And, you know, with that song has, you know, deep undertones, the African undertones with a twist of soca. You know, my family is from Trinidad and Tobago. So, you know, I had to put that little, you know, soca twist in there.
That's right. You know better.
So that's where that's coming from, you know. But
beautiful.
That song just exactly what it says as lifting up, you know, the name of Jesus. That was where the inspiration comes from, just giving Him praise and thanks, you know, just for everything that He has done for us, especially, you know, going through the hurricanes that we did, you know, Hurricane Irma and also Hurricane Maria, you know, and having the Virgin Islands to be able to survive, you know, those 2 Category 5 hurricanes, you know. So it's just all praise to Him that He's, you know, brought us through, and, you know, just thankful.
Yeah, 'cause you know, we heard about all the backlash and all the, you know, the damage that occurred in Puerto Rico, but you didn't hear the same about you guys in the news. Did you guys experience the same thing they did in Puerto Rico with the, you know, the power outages and no water?
Yeah, we got hit pretty bad. Currently, right now, we still have some linemen that were brought in from abroad to assist us with our electricity and getting us back up, you know, to how, you know, well, trying to get us back up to how we used to be. And we're going to come back stronger. You know, things are going to be better. Of course, it just takes one day at a time, you know, to do that. But we're getting the help from FEMA and different people that have flown in to assist us, which we are so thankful, you know, as the people here in the Virgin Islands. We're appreciative of all the help that we can get, you know.
That's right. And it's always about the money, because I know my wife and I, we were in the Bahamas on Paradise Island. We had just came in, I think, like a day or two after they had gotten hit by this big storm in the 90s. I forgot which one it was, but it was pretty bad. And I remember how quickly they were cleaning things up on Paradise Island. They was putting in new palm trees, taking the old ones out. I mean, you know, they still allowed guests. I mean, nothing was, you know, the aquariums were still up and running, of course. But it's like they didn't miss a beat. I mean, they was cleaning everything up. And like I said, it's about the money. You know, who got the money for the cleanup? Yeah. Because they, like I said, brand new fresh palm trees were flown in, you know. So we keep those people in prayer.
So,
awesome.
You know, I was just saying, so we're, like I said, we're just taking things, you know, one day at a time. You know, so the whole island is not completely 100% for electricity-wise, but, you know, we're getting there.
That's been a while, too. Because didn't that happen before Christmas? Right? That's still when that's all happening.
Well, more than 50%. More than 50% has it, but not at 100. Yeah.
So
and then you know, and then there's.
When was that storm? Was that November?
Go ahead.
Yeah, when Katrina happened, I mean, it was people for years that still didn't have were not back to 100%.
Yeah, it takes a while.
In some areas, they just said they never were going to even. Some areas they just never even tried to fix. They just made people evacuate and never tried to fix it.
Yeah. That's a shame. That's a shame.
So like our phone lines right now is you know, still down throughout the island. Like the phones, only certain businesses their phone lines are up, but everything else is everyone is still using their mobile because the phone lines are not up as yet.
And that was something that we supposed to be able to have up and running in the States. They said when disaster strike, they said the landlines will still be up. We said, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They on telephone poles, right?
Yeah, that was wishful thinking.
Mm-hmm. And that's what they say. They say, yeah, you can go on the internet because you can connect it to the telephone lines. Okay, well, a few places now, landline not working. So, yeah, we'll see.
There you go.
That. Yeah, we'll see about that. All right, let's play one more. We got one more for you, and then we're going to finish talking to you. And this one is called My God, My God. Here we go by Suzette Jones.
No. I've been sick, thought I couldn't get well. Dealing with an issue, felt I couldn't find no help. Who is a great physician, stepped in right on time. My healer, deliverer. Yes, he is my God. There's no one above you. There's no one before you. You are amazing. I wanna let you know. You are my God. There's no one above you. There's no one before you. You are amazing. I wanna let you know. You are my God. Lord, have your way. I will be still. It's only in you I will put my trust. For you are the only one, the one that I adore. Lord, you are amazing. Yes, he is my God. There's no one above you. There's no one before you. You are amazing. I wanna let you know. Yeah, yeah. There's no one above you. There's no one before you. You are amazing. I wanna let you know. Ah, yes, my God, my God, my God. You're my God, my God, my God. You're amazing, amazing. I wanna let you know you are my God. There's no one above you, God. There's no one before you, God. Ooh, you are my God. Who is like unto you, Lord? Oh, yes, you are my God. You are my God. Lord, you are my God. There's no one above you. There's no one before you. For you're amazing, God. Yeah, yes, you are my God. There's no one above you. There's no one above you. You're amazing, God. There's no one above you. There's no one before you. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's no one above you. There's no one before you. You are amazing. I wanna let you know. There's no one above you. There's no one before you. You are amazing. I wanna let you know. Oh my God.
All right. That was Suzette Jones. Beautiful song. Another one. Beautiful, beautiful. Can't wait to hear that album. We wait patiently. Uh-oh, now Robot decided to come on.
Yes.
All right. Tell us about that.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yes, my God was actually, I got the inspiration through it was a personal testimony of mine. I was going through something with an issue with my body at the time. And, sometimes in life you feel like there's no one could understand what you're going through, or sometimes you feel like you're all alone, and, you're just dealing with whatever it is all by yourself. And, you must know that God is there with you always, that He always has your back. You can always depend on Him. And no matter, even though He's a great big God and He can be everywhere at any time, it's good to know that you can still personalize Him and say that He is your God. So that's where I got the title of the song, My God. And so I was going through this with my body, and He delivered me. He healed me. And so that's why you hear me speak about Him being the great physician. He just stepped in right on time. So I speak from a true moment, a true, something that I was really going through. And I just thank God that He heals me, and that's what He is to me. He's my God. I personalize Him, and, I make Him all mine.
That's right.
Just like, anyone can make Him all his,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a fact. There you go. Preach to us. One thing, we hear all the time, tell Patrice, people have overcome some serious challenges. God just came in and showed them a miracle. People always say, "Oh, there's no miracles. There's no miracles." I know there's one on your mind right now that you could share. That this a miracle.
Yeah.
And you wrote in your song. So that's beautiful. All right, Patrice, you got a question for
Absolutely.
Suzette? You got one?
Yeah, I have a question. So with you, living in the Virgin Islands compared to the mainland, do you think there's a difference in the way indie gospel artists are, I don't want to say treated, but is there a difference in the industry between being in the Virgin Islands and being in the States?
Well, the only difference I would really say is I'm sure that you would have the opportunity to get more, how can I say, you'll get more opportunities being in the mainland, only because, of course, we're island, so we're limited in certain things, as in music-wise. But I think as an artist, once you can still be able to use what you have to the best of your ability, and you can still be successful in whatever your goal is, in whatever you aspire to be. But there is more opportunities in the mainland, as in the music business, as in the production, even for the production, the studios. There's bigger studios, or more updated technology. Not that the islands don't have that, but they just won't have as much as the mainland. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
it's not as
like
you
I said,
have it, but it's not as more as accessible as it is being that we have.
Right.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
Right. But as you can see, there's wonderful artists that comes out of it, not just gospel, but secular, and and so we're still able to do our best and give all that we have and succeed with what we have, with what we're able to have access to. So,
Right. Well, you got the internet now. Yeah. So that's what I was going to ask you now.
Yes.
That, you got a lot of.
Well, that's another thing.
Yeah.
The internet they're working on that too.
Mm-hmm.
They're currently working on that. It's off and on.
Yeah, it's getting
in the territory. Sometimes you get internet, sometimes you don't, and that's because of the hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure once that is repaired, our service will be much faster and
back
everything like that.
That's right. Because I was going to say, now that podcasting is it's starting to be really popular, and the podcast is looking at it more seriously now as a legitimate business and not a hobby. Because that's how I started. I was just a hobby, something I was interested in. Tried it out for a couple of years, waited for the technology to catch up, and now the technology is here.
Yeah,
we're able to really go for it. You got the power. You don't have to worry about buying wattage. And I know over in the islands, the FM stations are like really, really popular. They drive everything. They drive all the entertainment. If you want to know what's going on, you listen to the FM stations. So do they still? Do those guys still have the juice over there? With the FM stations, and slowly but surely starting a live stream. Do you see that happening, or is it happening now?
Yeah. Slowly, we. Are you referring to like having their stations on TuneIn Radio or such like that?
Yeah, well, also like the FM stations. I know there's a lot of them here in the States are starting to stream to reach a broader audience. Instead of just be limited to just that city. They stream so they can share.
We're definitely we're definitely having more online radio stations, and we're reaching abroad.
Yeah, which I love.
That's definitely advancement that's happening. And each year it just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah,
so
that's right. Good for them.
We're doing good.
And one thing I like about the islands is that the fact that the guys that's running the FM station are starting to stream online. You can catch a lot of their radio shows on iHeartRadio. You get a chance to hear what's going on the islands during festival times. So I think that's great. You can find out what's going on before you get there. You have to rely on the tour guys all the time. Just listen in and see what's going on. That's right. And before we let you go, Suzette, I wanted to ask you too. Where can people find you? Are you Are you coming over to the States? Are you going to be participating in any festivals, award shows, anything like that?
Sure. Definitely. I'm definitely open to travel. You can be able to locate my ministry. You're actually right here on Facebook. If you go to Suzette Jones Gospel, all one word, Suzette Jones Gospel, and you can be able to locate my ministry at Facebook. Also, on Instagram, Suzette Jones Gospel, same thing. Mm-hmm. And I would really love everyone's support. I'm truly grateful and thankful for all of my listeners, and I'm just blessed to have each and every one of you. So definitely would appreciate the support. And I'm also on YouTube. Right. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Same thing.
That's right.
Suzette Jones Gospel. See, I made it easy. I made it easy for everyone. It's Suzette Jones Gospel for everything.
Well, I tell you what, Suzette, before you go, I'm going to put your YouTube channel on my Facebook page. So you said it's called Suzette Jones? You said Jones, right?
Yes, Suzette Jones Gospel.
Gospel. And that's you on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll try to find that for everybody. Yeah, I'm definitely want to see what's going on over there. So you're gonna be what's going on your YouTube channel? Tell us real quick. What's going on? What's going on your YouTube channel? You performing and hanging out?
Well, I just have different performances, interviews. I have and my music, and it just keeps you updated on my music journey. Mm-hmm. And my progress. So like I said, I'm currently working on my album. So I pray that it's going to definitely be completed this year. So, look out for that. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. So that's what's coming up next.
Yeah, I'm putting your full name on there so they know where to find you on YouTube. Because I definitely want to check out. I love the islands. I'm definitely going to be on your channel checking you out. So you better show some stuff this summer.
Yeah.
I want to see some dancing and concerts. All right. Is it Instagram too?
Yes. We will definitely love to have you down here at the island, in the Virgin Islands.
I may be there.
St. Croix, to be exact.
St. Croix. I got a really good friend that grew up there, but he's here now. It's hard to get him to go
in
back.
St. Croix?
Yeah, he's from St. Croix. Yep. I think he was actually born in St. Martin. Yep. Eric. His name was Eric. I better not say his whole name on the air, but yep. Yeah, his whole family, beautiful family.
When was the last time you came down here?
Oh, I wasn't there. I was supposed to be going, but his wife was my wife's best friend, so I couldn't go. They broke up, so I couldn't go.
Okay.
Yeah, that whole thing ended. So we do a lot of the Bahamas. That's like our spot is Florida and the Bahamas. That's like our thing. Hopefully we get out to Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll try to do that though. I mean, he talks so wonderful about it. That's gonna happen though. All right.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
And Punta Cana too. I love some Punta Cana. All right. Now you got me thinking about vacation. All right, Suzette.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to play one more song, and we want to say thank you so much for coming out to hang out at Positive Power the West Side and drop in sometime, let people know what you're doing. Just say hi. You know, we're on the air every night starting at 9 o'clock. So come on out and hang out with the main land. Okay? Sound good?
Absolutely.
All right.
It's been a pleasure.
Amen. Before you go, one last question. You ready? Hope you can hear me.
Sure.
Did you feel the power? Did you feel the power, Suzette? Did you feel the power, Double XI?
Absolutely. I felt the power.
She felt the power. Patrice Jackson, did you feel the power?
I felt the power.
Feel the power. Feel the power.
Can you feel the power?
Definitely.
Can you feel the power? Feel the power of Double XI.
Positive Power 21.org Internet Radio.
You are listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
Yeah. Jeez. I lift you up. Woo. I lift you up. I lift you up. I lift you up, the Almighty. I lift you up, the Almighty. I lift you up, the Almighty. I lift you up, Jesus, because you are the King of Kings. I lift you up, Jesus, because you are the Lord of Lords. Yes, I lift you up, Jesus, because you saved my soul from sin. I lift you up, Jesus, because you made me whole again. Yes, and greatly to be praised. We lift up your name above the heavens and the earth. Higher and higher, your name will be exalted. You will reign forever and for all eternity. Jesus, oh how I love thee, yes, I will lift your name up for all the world to see. You are exalted, your name is to be praised. Great and mighty is our King, let all the earth rejoice. I lift you up, Jesus. Oh yeah.
Larry W. Robinson, host of Gospel Updates, your gospel entertainment news report. And you're listening to Positive Power 21 Christian Radio with Jerry Royce, live worldwide.
All right, what's going on, family? We are back. We got Patrice Jackson. You got Jerry Royce, live worldwide, a.k.a. Batman. And we got Tony D. All right, Tony D is a radio announcer, a radio personality. This guy is always giving back to the radio community, the music community. He's always pushing new artists on his station, and he's a very exciting guy. And then we had an opportunity to meet him at the Spin Awards in Atlanta, and he's on the show with us tonight to tell us what he do and why he's doing it. What's going on, Tony D? Welcome to a Positive Power XXI Christian Media. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, my man Jerry? How you doing, brother?
We good, man. So excited to have you here. We got Patrice Jackson joining us on the line.
Hey, Patrice, how are you?
Hey, Tony, how are you?
Man, I'm doing great.
All right, then, Patrice, you know, Tony is a superstar. When I say superstar, not only is he a superstar, but this guy is super cool. Tony D, first question is, who are you, man? Who is this guy on my line? Tell us, who is Tony D?
Well, thank you for that, man. Man, I'm just a humble guy that loves the Lord, first of all. I love gospel music. I have a strong love for independent gospel recording artists. I feel like they don't get their just due. No shade on the national artists. I always say that. I'm not taking anything away from the national artists because they have put out some tremendous music. But we have some independent gospel recording artists from all over, just as we just heard from Susie, from every area of the globe that are uplifting Christ with great produced music, and they don't get a lot of love on radio. So, man, I just try to do my best to make sure these artists are getting exposed so that their testimonies and their ministries and what God blessed them to write can be shared with the masses, and somebody can come to Christ, their life be changed, and that's it. I'm a husband. I have 2 children. Just try to do what I can do for the kingdom, brother.
Amen. That's right. And good for you, man. That's one of the things that Dr. Paul Kelly and I have been spending a lot of time with. We have our production meetings during the week, planning for Next Man Up, because we feel like the black man has just, even the brown man, we just been getting a short end of the stick, and we're some powerful cats, man. And so we using our media to lift our brothers up, especially those that are helping others, serving God's kingdom in many, many ways, not just on the airwaves, on TV, but right down in the community, right down in the streets. So that's what we do on Next Man Up, man. So we hope that we be able to get you on that show so you can tell people what you really do outside of radio. 10-4.
Oh man, that's what's up, man. I have a strong passion for the youth. I have a youth ministry called Living G Rated. So yeah, I would love to be able to get on and chop it up about that.
Yeah. Well, you got time to talk about it here, man. So Next Man Up is basically a platform to help motivate the guys like you that's doing it. Because sometimes you don't always get the accolades or the pat in the back. Because one thing, your wife just looking at it like this: Tony's not going to be here Saturday. Oh, he's not going to be here Sunday because he's taking the boys to the ballpark. Sometimes, the spouses can be like that. They don't say it. They're proud of you, but they want you for themselves. Let's just be honest, right? so we're here to encourage you.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes, yeah.
That's right. So we're here to encourage you and to help you keep motivated, and the other brother and networking opportunities you can start up too from that. Just like what's going on with the circle of people we've been meeting in the gospel industry. Powerful networks been forming. All right, Patrice, you got a question for our guest?
Yes. So, Tony, when did you realize this was your ministry to help emerging artists and help them tell their testimony and their story?
Hey, Patrice, you faded out a little bit.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So, Tony, I was asking, when did you know this was your ministry to help emerging artists tell their story and share their testimony?
I have to say, over the last 3 years, I've been doing the show, The New Artist Profile, for this will be the 13th year.
Wow.
But I was kind of doing it as a hobby initially. I started out as an intern at a radio station in Aiken, South Carolina, and then I was able to fill in as a on-air personality when they had somebody that didn't, come to work or whatever. And I had an opportunity to have co-host a show called New Artist Showcase, and that showcased some independent artists locally in Augusta, Georgia. And then when that the main host left, I kind of took it over and rebranded it to the New Artist Profile. But I still was doing it as a hobby. Just, I was, gave my life totally over to Christ. I was DJing in the club, and then I transitioned to DJing, gospel music and things. I was just doing it for fun. But when I noticed that a lot of the artists was really showing love as far as appreciation for giving their music a platform, I really began to take it a lot more seriously. And big shout out to my manager, Timberland Atkins. She's been instrumental in helping me to focus and direct the show and groom the show. And she was like, Tony D, everybody gonna know who you are after a while. And I'm like, man, ain't nobody gonna know who Tony D is, But we worked together really hard to produce a great show, and people have known me and in turn known the platform. And I always say, if they know me, they know the platform. I want them to know me so they'll know the platform, because it's more about the platform than it is about me. So I think I would have to answer your question. I would say about maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I really began to say, okay, God, I think this is what you called me to do in this arena. He's called me to do a lot of different things, but in the music radio arena, I think about 3 to 4 years ago, where God has really blessed the platform.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, Tony, one thing about radio, if you look at some of the top FM stations, like back in the day when hip hop and gangster rap was going strong, radio personalities were really starting to emerge. They were almost bigger than TV people. For one, they were in your community, and they were hosting some of your late night parties at some of your local clubs, some of your popular clubs, and you go there and you see them spinning, the same guy you were listening to, and get up and talk to him. Things is kind of changing a little bit with the internet, I guess, because we're more widespread than just in your community. How would a Tony D get out there in the community? Where would you go? How would you do it? Because that's the challenge that I'm finding. How can one guy cover so much territory? If he had to do that, you picking your poison.
It's funny that you say that, because I'm an old school head too. So I'm from Queens, New York, and in New York, we had a DJ that I kind of patted myself after. His name was Frankie Crocker, and he was always out in the community. He would go to the street. We would block off the street, have block parties. He would go to the block parties and DJ, and he would go down to our shopping area called Jamaica Avenue, and he would go and meet the people, and he would go to the record stores and things like that. And a colleague of mine, DJ 180, he does the imaging for my show. Him and I had kind of talked about taking it back old school, just going out locally in your community and, setting up and just playing music and sharing these artists that they might not listen to our radio show, but if we have an opportunity to share the music, as they're walking down the street, and talk to them and just really take the ministry, take the radio out to them, that the masses. We kind of talked about doing that because there's a couple of areas, mom and pop record stores would say, yeah, Tony, we would love for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to go out into the community, like that, and be able to share the music and then meet people, hear people's testimony, or, just kind of rub shoulders with them,
Yeah, that's right, man. Because I actually went out and got some equipment myself. I said, I'm really going to spend some time and look for, like, maybe some gospel events going on, like yard sales or whatever, where it's just people because I don't think, I can just show up anywhere and the people, like, especially like a barbershop, they go like, we don't want to hear that. We want to watch the game, So it's like I want to try to be real strategic, the areas that I do choose, because I really would love to do that myself, man. Of course, we can't, there's only so many days of the week, but when the weather starts getting nice, it would be nice to be out there in the community. What'd you say to all of that?
Well, I thought the same thing, Jerry, but when I would ask, like I said, my colleague DJ 180, we went around just kind of polled some people. Mm-hmm. This was last summer, and they was like, yeah, man, come on, this is gospel. He both play a lot of Christian pop, and we would go to the barbershops, and they was like, yeah, that's cool, so wow. You'd be surprised, man, what they would allow, and then, mm-hmm. You never know what can happen after that.
Yeah, I guess I was just looking at the barbershops that my son frequented. They're talking a lot about sports, and other places he was going to, they were playing their underground music. So I don't know, we'd be disrupting something that they had special. So I don't know. It's plenty of places. We do have a number of new soul food restaurants just open up, and I said, well, it'd be nice to maybe like every third Sunday or something, be there playing the music and invite some artists from the area to participate. If they show up, great. If they don't, I'll be prepared to, to play their music. Because it's so easy now because, the MP3 tracks right on our smartphones, and then the smartphones plug right up to these new systems that's self-powered. So it's so easy to do it than it was before. We had to take everything with you, all your turntables and speakers and amps. Because I used to be a DJ. Right. And we used to have 2 cars.
Right. So you know the struggles, brother.
Yeah, it's a lot easier now, man. Yeah. You put your whole entertainment system in your back pocket. It's your phone, All right.
Right, exactly.
Amen. Exactly. So we definitely gonna be looking at doing that, man. I'm glad we talking about this. All right, Patrice, you got another question for you got a question for Tony before I go to commercial break?
I sure do. Where do you think that the gospel industry and the gospel indie industry is going in the future with podcasting and social media?
I think it's only going to go up. We have to, because of the lack of a lot of the mainstream radio stations, whether it be AM or FM, giving a lot of the indie artists love, because of shows like Jerry's and yours, and mine, and Jay Will, and the list goes on and on. It's really going to help the artists, really reach the masses. So, man, I see some great things happening with the use of social media and podcasting and internet radio, being able to be a blessing to the indie artists. Man, I'm excited about it. So I think, next 5-10 years, man, you're going to see an influx of so many great artists being exposed because of the platforms that we have.
Yes. And you're right, Tony. And that was a great question too, Patrice, because you had my motive just thinking, man, just envisioning what it's going to look like in 5 years. And that's what I was going to ask you. What you think all this was going to look like in 5 years? And we're going to still ask you that question right after this commercial break. Okay. All right.
Okay. Sounds great.
Right. This is from Larry Robinson. Come on, Robot.
I'm Larry W. Robinson, and this is your Gospel Entertainment News Report, brought to you this week by GospelUpdates.com, the Gospel Updates mobile app, as well as the Gospel Updates e-magazine. On the broadcast this week, I'm catching up with Marty B. His current single is titled Waiting on You, and so I wanted to invite Marty on the broadcast to tell you all about it. Marty B, welcome to Gospel Updates.
Larry, what's good, my man? I so appreciate you having me on, and I'm so excited to share my single entitled Waiting on You with everybody. Just a song of anticipation and waiting on God's glory to be revealed in this land. Man, I wrote it and I played for just waiting on God to do exactly what he promised me he was going to do. So I really hope everybody enjoys it.
Now, Marty, I have another segment of my broadcast called Gospel Singing on the Spot. So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to sing maybe 5 or 6 seconds of Waiting on You for the listeners today.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay. God of wonders, we are waiting on your glory. We're anticipating a move from you. And y'all make sure y'all go get it.
I love it. Waiting on You, the latest single from Marty B. It's available at all digital download stations.
What's up, everybody? This is Jussie Smollett from Empire. For over 105 years, the historic Pineywood School has specialized in equipping the heads, hearts, and hands of economically disadvantaged students from around the world with a first-class education. Log on to pineywoods.org to find out more about Pineywood School and how you can give from the heart.
This has been your Gospel Entertainment News Report. For more news, news, download my mobile app by searching Gospel Updates in your app store, or get your hands on a copy of the latest Gospel Updates e-magazine by visiting gospelupdates.com.
All right, family. We're talking to Tony D, and we got Patrice Jackson from I Am a Superwoman Radio. Shout out to Tina Hobson. We hope she's doing okay. We know she's been a little ill, but she always still logging in on podcasts. So anyway, just shout out to her, Paula G. And don't forget, y'all, we have Pamela Zion Jones coming to Positive Power. She's going to be coming on that Monday at 9:30 to share her love movement with Rock Life. And also we got Ree going to be joining us real soon too. Starting, I think, February 12th. She's going to be with us from 8 to 8:45 with Pep Talk. So if you're looking for motivation for your week, and I know a lot of you follow her on Saturdays, but she's going to bring in the show to Mondays also. So she got a lot of energy. She wants to spread the love. And we need some good podcasts. And one thing I'm noticing now that we're starting to find some real talent among the gospel artists. We got Shay Samuels here on Thursday with Joyce the Faith Walker White. Then we also share her on Friday nights, too. You can catch Shay on Friday with her sometime. And don't forget also, we got Daynette Watson also. She's our health guru, weight loss guru. She has a powerful brand. And go out to Daynette Watson. She's our sponsor. It's DANET, DaynetteWatson.com for your weight loss help. Because some of us need help. All right. We talking to Tony D. Tony D. All right, one of the things we was getting at, man, and there's so much we could talk to, man. It's almost like we need to have a podcast with podcasters. 5-year plan, 5 years. What you think all this going? The way it's looking now, I love it. What you think this is all going to look like in 5 years, man? With the award shows and the films and videos and TV shows, internet TV shows, in your own eyes, what you think it's going to look like?
Man, I think it's eventually. Cable and satellite will be obsolete, and everybody will be doing everything on social media, YouTube, Facebook Lives, Twitter Live, and Instagram Live, and it really gives a great opportunity for somebody who did not have an opportunity to reach anybody can do that. And you brought up a great person, Ree, with her pep talks. I mean, I've tuned in on some Saturdays when I wasn't doing my live broadcast, and it's been great. So you have so many people like her who are going to reap the benefits as technology continues to improve. And I feel like it's 5 to 10 years, man. It's going to change the game. And even doing what you're doing, I mean, you're doing a phenomenal job. I'm talking to you and I'm watching the Facebook Live, and I'm like, man, Jerry got it going on with the technology, man. It's amazing. So thank you. I just think it's 5 to 10 years, man. It's going to be crazy, man, and it's all going to benefit the independent artists. Yes. I love the award shows because we have to have shows that are in different regions of the country to acknowledge those artists that are in that area. Right. One of the things I always say is don't overlook the artists that are in your area. Right. You know, we want to bring in artists from all over the globe, you know, and you overlook those phenomenal artists right there in your own backyard. So those award shows are very beneficial for those artists as well. So, yeah, man, in 5 years, I think it's going to be great.
All right. All right, Patrice, you got one last question for Mr. Tony D.
What advice would you give a new podcaster who's just starting, who wants to break into interviewing indie gospel artists, or just be a podcaster in general?
Well, I've been doing my broadcast, like I said, my online broadcast for a long time, and I would say first, just be original. I'm Tony D. You know, the person that you met, Jerry, at the Spin Awards, that's who I am on radio. You know, I'm just myself. I don't try to be anybody else, even though I have radio mentors that mentor me and coach me along the way. But I'm just myself, so I would recommend just to be yourself. Come up with your own unique platform, and just do it the way God told you to do it. Don't compete with anybody. You know, there's a lot of people that do have a similar platform as mine, but I'm in no competition with anybody. I just do what I do, and I support everybody else as they do what they do. And just as you're interviewing, one of the things I can say in interviewing, I've heard some great interviewers and I've heard some not so great interviewers. But just do your research on the artists as they come on the show. Research them, read up on them. You don't have to know their roots like Alex Haley or anything, but just research on, find them, find out what they do. What their likes and dislikes are. Just little nuances about an individual to make the conversation flow and to develop a rapport with the artist. I love interviewing artists because I like to develop that rapport. And I also talk to them initially beforehand, before we interview, like early in that week, so I can kind of get an understanding of what their ministry is about. Basically that's about it. Just be unique. Try not to compete with anybody. Just do your thing. And your interviewing techniques, just do your homework on the artist, and just have a good time, man. This is a great opportunity, and I'm excited about it, and so I just have a good time every time I crack that mic,
Yeah, man. Cause we on Tony. You on, what days are you on? Are you on just the weekends, or we can find you?
I'm on every Saturday morning on WNRR Gospel 1380 AM. in North Augusta, South Carolina. You can check it out on the website, WNRRgospel.com, or you can just search WNRR on TuneIn. I come on every Saturday morning from 8 to 11. I get that Saturday started off the right way while the folks are out at the yard sales, at the flea markets, cutting the grass, washing the car, flipping those eggs in the skillet. Right. You can just hang out with me, Tony D, Timberland Atkins, DJ 180, and Javante Neal. And then throughout the week, I'm on syndication. I'm on currently 22 radio stations. Just picked up a couple of stations today and yesterday, so God is amazing for that. I thank Him for that. Amen. So I'm on somebody's station every day of the week. So cool. I just consider it a blessing. I never thought I would be doing this, but God, He can. As I say every time I close my show, that God can do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you can even ask or think. So He's definitely exceeded my wildest expectations, and I live in expectation for Him to continue to do great things, because I believe that sharing the gospel is very important, whether it be through spoken word or whether it be through the artist singing.
That's right. And like you said, it's so much talent. I talk to a lot of executive, record people, and they have so much talent. And a lot of time I ask myself, what do you guys, I said, what's your main job? Is it to keep them busy or record sales? They say they really don't care about the record sales. They just want to keep busy. They just want to keep ministering with their music. And I was like, wow, that's so hard to believe. So they are a little different than mainstream, unless mainstream feel that way, but the record executives don't feel that way. I mean, your opinion, which way you think it really swam with the mainstream artists? Yeah, I know they have to make a living, but you think they?
I'm going to be honest with you, Jerry. My focus is, I try to listen to a lot of the mainstream artists, but my focus is so much on the indies till I really don't know. I've really sold out to what the indies do, but I know that's probably like crazy, but I'm so passionate about the indie artists that I just really have focused on those. I'm at the radio station and the song comes on and I'm asking Ruben, the program director, like, who's that? It's like, Tony, you got to do better. But I just love the indie artists, so that's really who I listen to the majority of the time, and who I keep up with, and who I follow and follow their direction and follow what they're doing and follow what awards they're winning, and so. That's my thing.
And they so transparent too, man. Even though I'm not saying mainstream not transparent, it's just the record industry has been so corrupted for so many years. They like part of that. But like you said, the indies are so transparent. I mean, I was just so happy being at the Spinning World. Meeting you, man, it was like, there you go. That's Tony D. I can get like this sometimes. I know people say, Jerry Royce, you know what? I'm having fun with that. Me and Dr. Paul, we talk about this all the time, Dr. Kell. We say we just want to have fun. We just want to enjoy life, make people smile, make people laugh, be transparent. This was, like you said earlier, just be yourself. Don't be nobody else. Find your own groove. I just enjoy. I mean, I know this is business now because a lot of people rely on this, because they want to sell music. They invested a lot of money in what they're doing, their brand. And one of the things that we're doing here is we trying to add to what we already doing. So when they do come to town and do a radio show, it's not like we got to hunt around looking for live performances for them. It's like, okay, we can do TV, we can do radio, we can do a video. You know, we trying to open up a lot of options for them so they can brand themselves. That's one of the things that I've been big, and that was like my whole college life was like about marketing and brand. It's like, we got to figure this thing out. There's something about it.
Right.
You know, it's magical.
Right.
You know, nobody really could put their finger on it. It is magic to it. It's just like, how do you know, what do they really want? They want you to look good and sound good, or they just want you to they just want you to sound good. What do the people really want? What do the fans really want? You know, and I think they just want them to be real. Just be themselves.
Right.
You know.
I agree. I agree with that. I think they want to be able to relate to the artist. So yeah, if you're real, you know, people know they know when you're not. Yep. they could tell, you know, through your music as well. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of people have been through the same storms, and they want to know that they're not alone with that. You know, it's like, where's my brothers? Where my sisters? Where are my brothers at? Where my dogs at? You know, it's like the same thing. You know, the brotherhood, the sisterhood is here. It's just that people just got to put down their little bougie ways or whatever and say, hey, man, we know life hasn't been all that great for you, but it's all right now. We all in it together, and we're here to help you and lift God's kingdom up. That's what it's all about.
Right.
So we're looking at a lot of awesome opportunities for the artists to come here to Charm City. We got a beautiful city here. We just released the film. Well, I'm still waiting for a contract to be signed, but we're ready to release the film showing this beautiful city, showing these brothers being real, showing our brothers are not just the people what the media is portraying. You know, we're more than that. We're bigger than that. So we're going to have some fun, man. So we with you, Tony D. You, all the other guys out there, Mr. Williams, Mr. Carlton, you name it. You know, we ready to get to work. All right. So
Can I give a plug for what I got going on tomorrow?
Yeah. Go ahead, man. We great. Close out, but go ahead. So you got it.
Okay, real quick. Tomorrow night, I'm having the New Artist Profile New Music Premiere Show, Facebook Live, at 8 p.m. for 1 hour, because I know a lot of people watch Scandal, because I do. So we won't cut into your Scandal time, but from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be debuting music from Adrena Miller Goodwin. She has a CD entitled Finally Revealed, and she's a phenomenal artist from the Charleston, South Carolina area by way of Jamaica, New York. So we're going to be playing some songs from her project. So if you guys are available, you know, check us out on Facebook Live tomorrow night. I'll be playing some music. We'll be talking to her and just exposing some great music, because she's a great artist. So I'm excited
we want to hear her. Yeah, send her our way, man. And Tony, where are you based at? You said you based in South Carolina?
Yes. The station we're located in North Augusta, South Carolina, which is 2 minutes from Augusta, Georgia. So we just kind of say we're in Augusta because we're right across the bridge. It's Augusta, Georgia.
Wow, okay. So all you guys down south. All right. Well, man, we hope we have a platform here to be worth your trip to Charm City, man. So
and vice versa, man. Vice versa. I believe in it was an honor to be in your presence, man, and to meet you and take pictures with you and so that was exciting. Man, I'd love to come up there and you come down our way. That'd be great. I want to once again shout out to my management team, Timberland Atkins, who's very instrumental in making sure I'm where I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be, because I forget everything.
Yeah, she's thorough. Very thorough.
She keeps me on point.
Yeah, we appreciate it too, man. We need something like that. All right, man. Well, before we go, Tony D, tell people where they can find you one more time, man.
Yes, you can check me out every Saturday morning from 8 to 11 on the New Artist Profile on WNRR Gospel 1380 AM on TuneIn. You can follow me throughout the week on syndication. Just check my Facebook page out, Dallas A. Frazier, or the New Artist Profile page, or Tony D on the Radio's page. You can follow me on Twitter at Tony D947, or the show. You can follow the show NAP_show. And check out the website, thenewartistprofile.com. We update the site often to make it informative for you to find out what artists we're playing, who we're promoting. Yeah, man, we just doing it up big for God and making sure these artists shine, man.
That's right. I feel you, man. That's what it's all about. It's not about us, the DJ. That's the way it used to be. Oh, man, I used to be a show-off with the turntables. But
Right. Yep.
All right, Tony, before we go, man, one last question.
Yes, sir.
Did you feel the power? Did you feel the power, Double XI?
Yes, sir. We felt the power, brother. We felt it.
Amen. Patrice Jackson, did you feel the power? Did you feel it?
I felt the power.
Oh, man. We got to get Tony D back here. It's always good to chop it up with the podcast and find out what's going on out there in the world. We're going to get Jay Williams back on next, man. Matter of fact, that'll be our next panel, probably end of the month. Black History Month. Tony D and Jay Williams. That's right, with Dr. Paul Kelly. And Brother Rich. Can't forget about Brother Rich. All right, everybody. We appreciate you guys tuning in. What's going on, Reed? What's going on, Pamela Zion Jones? Pamela Mays Jones? What's going on? We thank you all for joining us, and thank you, Ms. Atkins. We appreciate all your work. What's up, Joel, out in India? My man is still up. What's up, Joel? Yeah, he listened to us right from India. What's going on, Linton Smith, Kenneth Atkins, Christy, Timothy? What's going on, everybody? I'm Jerry Woods Live Worldwide, Positive Power, Double XI. We'll be back on Thursday, but we will be on when Scandal's on, y'all. So you can always videotape Scandal and listen to us. Joyce White, the Faith Walker, Shay Samuels, they'll be right here with me. We're going to have special guests tomorrow night, too. We got Tanya, the guitar playing later. That's right. She's a Christian rapper. She's going to be with us tomorrow night. And I think what else we got tomorrow night? Hold on. Let me see. Let's pull my schedule up. Real quick. Tomorrow, Thursday. Yeah, we got Ellen Freeman. That's right. I forgot. Helen's going to be here. Ellen got a beautiful big voice. Her son produced her music. She'll be here with Tanya Coleman. So we're going to have an exciting show tomorrow, y'all. So tune in. We can have a ball. And I promise I'll drink a cup of coffee before I come on the show tomorrow. We got a long day. So everybody have a great Thursday. Don't work too hard. I'm Jerry Woods Live, and that's Patrice Jackson on Positive Power, Double XI.
Hi, I'm Larry W. Robinson, host of Gospel Updates, your gospel entertainment news report. And you're listening to Positive Power 21 Christian Radio with Jerry Royce, live worldwide.
Hi, this is Nina Taylor from the Gospel News, and you're listening to Positive Power 21 Christian Radio with Jerry Royce, live worldwide.
Hi, this is Lady T, urban gospel artist from Jackson, Mississippi. You're listening to Positive Power XXI Christian Radio on Spreaker Radio and Facebook Live. So keep it locked.
Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? Feel the power of Double XI.
Positive Power 21.org. Internet radio.
You are listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
Hey family, this is Paula G the Voice. Tune in to the Paula G Show right here on Positive Power 21 Christian Media. Can you feel the power?
Good night, everybody. Peace.